Hey,
I miss you, by the
I've
way.
been in a 2-day conference on administrative law. You'd be very
Oh
good
my
here.
goodness, kill me now. This sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
I feel. Very much so. Okay, so we're getting it for $460.
Okay.
It is so it's going to need about 225,000 rehab, but the ARV is 1.1.
How much did you say rehab to?
225.
ARV is 1.1.
Is the commercial property. Yep.
What are the rent rolls?
I mean, it's not just zoned commercial. Like, it's zoned in a way that pretty much anybody can do anything they want.
So it's mixed use.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I love mixed use. Mixed use is far better than commercial.
Yes. No, it's in a corridor, a commercial corridor, but it definitely is mixed use.
Okay, that excites me quite a bit. Are you sure that the highest and best use is to add a floor to it?
Not just well. I mean, I think adding another unit or two to it would add a lot of value. It's a 1-floor property right now, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but it's 5,600 square feet.
No.
Yeah, it's huge.
What is using that?
I mean, nothing has been used. Like, it's the bedrooms. It's like a house.
No, it's not, dude. Are you hearing what you're saying? 5,600 square feet for 3 bedrooms?
I know, right? It doesn't make sense.
The bedrooms would be the size of my whole house.
Yeah, it'd be like 5 times my house. When you look at the property, it looks like a warehouse. Like, it's long. It just
Okay.
kind of goes back.
So, I mean, what's to say that, I don't like.
And you probably don't need to build. You probably could just go in and make a bunch of units out of the shell that exists now.
Yes, and or knock it down and turn it into some apartments or condos.
Right. Yeah.
So your main question is like, what do I do with this house?
Yeah. How do we get rid of it?
So it's already under contract.
Well, we're negotiating the contract itself, but
okay. So
as long as we can come to terms on what the contract says, it'll be under
contract. And what is the city and state that this is in?
Norfolk,
Virginia. What street?
Campanelia?
No, I don't know where that is.
Compostela.
Okay. So
you were there, right?
I was.
You were in Norfolk. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I was stationed there for 10 months. Golly. So your ARV is so light. You need to get the property under contract, and it is going to be difficult to get rid of. But when you do get rid of it, it's going to be a killer assignment fee, because what they're going to do is turn it into condos and then rent it out to naval officers and Marine. It's a joint base. So I was on joint. Oh, I forgot even the name of it. Joint base what? Little Creek. Little Creek was where I was, and so there's Army, Navy, and Marines, and BAH there is like, it's good. Basic allowance for housing, the amount that you get for rent. So, dude, like they could turn it into condos or townhouses or apartments, and your ARV would be way higher, like breaching the twos, I think.
Mhm.
And so it would be really easy. Shoot, I wouldn't even wholesale this. I know this sounds super greedy, but I would hold on to a portion of the equity and say, I don't even want to extinguish. I want to be a part of this. I'm a silent partner. I'm a capital partner basically. Um, and I want 1/3. No, that would be too much. I want 10% or something, 10 to 15%. I'd probably negotiate 15 and settle at 10. And the rent rolls, I mean, you would get a portion of the proceeds when they got a DSCR loan to balloon
Right.
out whatever private money, hard money, potentially like their own their own cash for the renovation in order to build on top. What a great area. Um, what's the condition of the house on the inside?
I don't have pictures yet, but it definitely needs reno.
Golly, you said it's if what you said is true and it's mixed use and it's not commercial, we may even be looking at this all wrong. I'm so stuck in like residential brain because that's where I operate 99.5% of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I know like next to nothing about mixed use.
so that's fine. Mixed use. I've dealt heavily with mixed use when I was in Hawaii, but with commercial, you could still make a commercial building. Like you could turn it into a strip mall for all,
Mhm.
it's zoned for everything. Mixed use is X. I think that it's X there. If you were to look at commercial, it's going to start with C. If it's going to R residential, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5. And then X is X1 through 3, mixed use zones 1 through 3. So the cool opportunity that you have, and this is going to be a freaking huge challenge, Jen, but this is potentially like
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
want to get your hopes up, but I'm
No, I
seeing
did the
like a
math
pretty easy 250,000 exit here.
already. It'd be easy for me to come back then.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But the exciting thing is you could if you find the right person, and that's why I said this is going to be hard. If you
Yeah.
find the right person who knows that area and the commercial aspect of it, strip mall can be put up half and half. Maybe keep the bottom. I don't know, like
Commercial and
s-
then build on top.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
that's what they
stores or
do
shop
here.
fronts or something like that,
Yeah.
and then potentially build multiple. You have to do soil density tests, and is it structurally sound? Maybe you just freaking knock it down and put a whole bunch of new stuff. Again, it's mixed use, so you're able to do almost anything. You would have to, of course, be talking with the city for plans and permits and all of this stuff, and it would be a 2-year long project. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest, potentially even 3. But the total profitability of that is, I don't know, you'd probably be in 1.5 deep and then pulling threes. And you'd be pulling 80% of 3, which is 2.6, and you're in 2, so $600,000. And so you would put, if you're 10% in, you get $60,000 cash in your pocket, and then 10 to 15% of whatever the rent rolls is, which it wouldn't be, super stellar, but I would say you're probably going to cap out at 60,000, 60 to $70,000 per month. Again, it totally I'm talking out of my butt because it took I'm still stuck in residential land. If
I know.
you think about this, if you were to put in, like, let's go kind of in the middle here of senior living, you were able to put a senior living development there, which there's a lot in, I mean, a lot of seniors. I'm not talking about senior
Yeah,
living.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
no, I know
seniors
the
in that
area.
area. Oh my goodness sakes. Put that in there, and then you're 6,000 a door, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Let's say you only do 2. You just stack on top. You pop the
Mhm.
top. Same square footage, just pop the top. You have 12 units pulling 6. It's really going to be 6 to 12 per month for senior living. 6 is the absolute bare minimum that you can expect. It goes all the way up to 12. I don't know what it is in that area. I could ask my friend. You could reach out to Philip. Philip Hold on. Let me get you this guy's name so you can look him up on Facebook. Oh, dang, I'm going live on my phone. Hold on. How can I do this? I have this new phone link app on my
I can ask you
computer.
on Monday too. I mean, next Friday.
Is that when we're
when we
booked?
talk.
Is that when we're scheduled?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I can control my phone from my computer. Just give it 30 seconds. Philip, I feel embarrassed that I don't remember this guy's name. This is what he specializes in. He actually is the owner of a franchise called My Mom's Home, I think is the name of his franchise. Philip Vincent is his name. Philip F Phillip, and then Vincent spelled normal, Vincent. I believe that his franchise is By Mom's Home, and what he does is he actually has the ability to place people in senior living facilities. And that's his entire business model. He's extremely knowledgeable about it. And I can't think of anybody else in my network that I could push you to that I trust to really just do a great job taking care of you.
So other than like using, talking to people that someone knows, is the best thing for me to do is to find a broker, a commercial broker?
Yes. So when you go to the commercial realm, it's almost always the brokers who are controlling the deal flow. There's not a lot of like, you know how we go direct to seller a lot of the
Yeah.
time? That's not
There's
a
not a
thing
lot of that.
in the commercial realm. You're dealing with people who are very savvy. They're wealthy. They don't want to be spending their time, managing all of this stuff. Residential real estate is kind of hard to manage, and it's up and down, and they're just they're just running a business, right? And so a commercial broker is going to be best, and then another person that you could reach out to if you went to like, I was gonna say the Chamber of Commerce. You just want to get in with like the old money, if you know what I'm saying. You want to get into the people who have been doing business in there for 40 or 50 years. They are the guys who are going to know everything. Even like uh golly, Freemasons, like a bunch of old business guys that like to drink and stuff. You can find some people in there. I realize that you're probably not going to walk into a Freemasons facility, but
Never know.
that's the type of old money that I would tell you to go to. Those are the people who are going to know folks other outside of a broker, of course. But I'm more than happy to pay for a commercial broker to hook me up. Line me up with somebody. A builder. You're looking for a builder developer who's gonna knock it down and put something new up, more than likely. And if they're not going to put something new up, they're definitely going to be tied in with all the right people. They know how to analyze it. Are we going to do residential? Are we going to do commercial? Are we going to do something like, uh, whoa, we always used to call them old folks home. Yeah, so that's like sorry, yeah, senior living.
Not PC anymore.
No, yeah, I don't give a crap. I was giving man. He might even watch this at some point, but I have this friend. His name is Scott. We were just at an event together 2 weeks ago, and I was giving him a hard time because we're supposed to book a call, and he was like, "Hey, man, it's Mother's Day. I'm gonna take my mom out, my wife out, and then my daughter's coming in. We're all gonna go hang out. I'm just gonna hang out with my three beautiful women in my life, and so I'll reach out to you next week." And I literally sent him, again, I wish I could have my phone, but I literally sent him a text message that said, "Okay, I'll follow up with you next week if I don't hear back and I don't see you in the obituary." he was like, Keith, bro, you have me rolling. He was never in the Marines, but he like really reminds me of like just an old salty Marine. He's
Yeah.
jacked. He cares about his body. You know, he works out and everything. Anyway, so if that tells anybody, we're live right now, by the way. If that tells anybody that you don't want to work with me because I'm not politically correct, great. I didn't want you in my life anyway.
Yeah, we know that already.
You take everything too seriously. Stick
Better
up
you
your
find
butt.
out now rather than later.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Anyway, we've got some estrogen on the call today. We have you. We have Crystal. We have Judy. We're all the dudes, huh? Today's office hours was full of dudes. There was only one or two ladies total. So we're looking forward to having you back. What other things do we want to go over? Deal analysis, marketing, structure. Judy, what questions do you have? Oh, you came in on 13.
I have another question if Judy
Oh,
doesn't-
sure.
doesn't
Yeah,
have-
absolutely. Go for it. Hey.
Are you finding that zip codes really matter right now in terms of finding buyers?
No. Well, that's not
Because,
true.
like,
Most of the time,
I
no.
have a deal in Memphis right now, and I recently got down 10K on it because it was definitely overpriced, and it probably might still be a little overpriced, but I'm getting no movement on it, and I think it's the zip
Well, it's not the zip code. It may be the street.
code. Well, yeah.
So yes, to that.
It's not
If we
good.
were literally to say, if you were to actually look at the zip codes on a map, do zip codes matter? I say no. Do streets matter? Yes. So out of curiosity, where in Memphis and what do you have it under contract for?
38107. On Second. Wait, no, it's not Second. It's Olympic. Sorry, Olympic Street. And I'm asking 49.
$38107, right?
Yeah. Like, and anybody whose buy box I have, that's not really one of those zip codes. They have 108, but not 107. Which is making me think that's not a desirable area for a reason.
No, this is fine. This isn't a bad area. What do you feel like the ARV is?
I think it's still priced too high. I'm JVing with somebody, and so they don't want to come down any further.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the seller has a mortgage that she has to pay off, which is kind of a problem. I think it's 30.
Okay, well, let's just run through the numbers. So what's the ARV? I have a feeling, listen, I've wholesaled enough in this area. I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, and it's going to be $35,000 too high. I can
Yeah, I think it's
almost
too high.
guarantee you that you think
I
that
think
the
it's too
ARV,
high.
hold on. So, I was going to here, we're live on this camera. I think that she's going to say this number. Okay, we're going to see.
What I really need to do is organize my just
What you really need is to get our new CRM that I was just telling Crystal about, because
I want to hear
you'll be a
about it.
mess.
I think it's 135.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess 140. A lot of wholesalers in this area are like, the house is 135, 140, 145. It's not. It's going to be 115. Maybe you might be able to push 120. And if it's really nice, or if it's on like one of a couple of streets, maybe 125. The house needs to be basically perfect for 125, and it has to be owner occupants. But people who are, so DSCR is huge here. Section 8 is huge here. I love Section 8 in Memphis, Tennessee. No, it's not going to work as an investment at 135. It will work for 115. Right? So that's going to be I don't know what, I didn't actually look at your house, and I don't want you to say the address because who knows how many people are watching here, and are not, they're a little I don't know. We're just live in a bunch of different places. So
Yeah.
I know what street it's on. 115 is likely going to be what the sales price is, and it's not going to be super nice, right? Your rehab, a lot of newer investors will over rehab your houses, and it's like, dude, we're throwing in Section 8 tenants. No disrespect to anybody who's on Section 8, but we don't need to have like granite countertops.
Yeah.
There is not going to be rose gold stainless steel. No, dude, like you're lucky if it's brushed nickel. You're lucky if it doesn't leak, matter of fact. I'll put you up in a nice, solid, livable home where nothing is broken. You don't have to worry about anything at all. But is it going to be super nice quality stuff? Are we going to have soft close, cabinetry? No. It's just going to be there, So 115, what do you think that your rehab is?
45.
Okay. That's solid. And you said the mortgage was 39.
Yeah.
And any arrears?
3,500 in delinquent taxes.
Okay, so 3,500 in arrears. And what's the seller's walk away?
Just wants to walk away with something. Literally. I think she'd be okay if she walked away with $1,000.
Okay,
it's up for auction. She's gonna lose it if we can't make this work.
When is the auction date?
June something.
Yeah, it's June 11th.
21st, I think.
No, it's June.
All right.
I think it's June 11th.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So I know because there's another house that I'm working on, and it's going up for auction on June 11th. So
October 21st.
So here's the potential problem. You said that you're co-wholesaling this, right? You're JVing with somebody,
Yeah.
and so you said that you have it listed for
49.
50,000. 49. So the mortgage is 39. Walk away is 1, so you're at 40. So you're gonna make $4,500 off of this.
Yeah.
Why not just, dude? Why are you wholesaling this?
Because that's all I'm doing right now.
No. You already have it under contract with the seller.
Yes.
Do you have a memorandum placed?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with me sharing the address online?
Yes.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to analyze this live.
Okay.
I have a cool new software. Have you heard about Deal Labs?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh.
I beta tested it for you.
We got like 240 people to beta test. All right, I'm ready for the address.
738 Olympic.
All right, now I have to do a whole slew of things. I'm going to share the Zoom screen first. Then I'm going to share our live stream second. This is so confusing sometimes. Oh my goodness. Entire screen. Uh-oh. Look the same. Here we go. Did that work? Okay, we're just super delayed. Cool. Well, that's really odd.
Huh.
What's the zip code again?
38107.
Literally pops up. Oh, dummy, you have to click search. I built this software. I don't even know how to use it. All right, so what it's going to do, you can see down here in the bottom right-hand side, it's going to go through this whole scraping process. So I'm just going to talk as we're going through. I'll just explain what the software is doing. So typically we're scraping like large portions. We're scraping zip codes, we're scraping counties, we're scraping cities. Can't scrape states because it's too much data and it will basically bog down anybody's computer. I have like a supercomputer and it'll still bog that down. So we limit you to bro. Somebody literally reported me on TikTok for hate speech and hateful behavior. Just now. Live is restricted. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. For
And are you streaming live on YouTube too?
Yeah.
They're gonna kick you off.
The reason is hate speech and hateful behavior. Why?
No, YouTube's gonna take you down.
I was talking about old people homes.
Oh, the address.
No. This is for hate speech and hateful behavior. That's the only thing that I said that could be like, oh, you're being Section 8. I don't know. I'm talking about real estate. My live does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. Now I'm gonna get hit for that one. What was I talking about? Oh, so we can't pull a whole state of data unless we're talking about like Rhode Island. I'm pretty sure you could do Rhode Island, but so there's a couple of different things. All right, search completed, found one. I'll go ahead and I'll talk through this and then I'll open that up. So we scrape, then we enrich, and then we analyze, and then we pitch. So we scrape the data. We're finding all the houses that are for sale, that are listed anywhere on the interwebs. We're going to find it from multiple different locations. It's all in one central location. Then we enrich the data. So we have data brokers that we're buying from. What is the rental analysis? What are the comps actually, like true comps, both rental comps as well as for sale comps. Then we analyze that and we score them across four different categories. Let's go ahead and pull this up. I think it's around here, right? Wonder. Oh, you know what? I could just make this really easy on myself. Fresh property details have been loaded for. Good. I'd like to find that property. Don't mind.
Oh, it does.
Loading 19,414 markers. Good night. We actually have a lot of investors that are in Memphis, which is one of the reasons why I like it. Fresh property details have been loaded. I'd like to just find that one. See, it says one property. Then it says no properties found. Hesitate to refresh my screen because it may take 30 seconds to load. I'll continue talking about what we're doing here. So there's four different things that we're looking at. We're looking at the condition of the property, the deal economics, like do the numbers make sense, the motivation of the seller, and their urgency. And so we score based off of those four things and give it a total score that you can see on the right-hand side how this Oliver Street is 88 and this Staten Avenue is 74, so on and so forth. Wouldn't it be cool if yours was like at the top? Oh, it's not going to find it at the top actually because it's not listed. Let's do this. Let's actually find where it is on the map. And then I'll just zoom in. I think that's why it's not showing it to me. I've literally never looked up a single address. That's not that.
That's not it.
Say it again. 8.
739. That says 759.
739. Olympic Street, Memphis.
Oh, sorry, 738. It would help if I gave you the right
Yeah.
address.
Golly, it's all your fault. Just kidding. I'm terrible. All right. 738. Oh, oh gosh. All right. You say you didn't have pictures of it?
I mean, I have some pictures. No, I have pictures of this one. Not a lot, but I have pictures of 3 sides of the outside and a couple rooms and door.
Woo, we looking a little bit rough here.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm really looking for is map.
Yeah, I think it's when you look at the map, I think it's a street.
Yeah, dude.